setting for a game like this. It's the North Carolina Tar Heels and the Stanford Cardinals. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe will be down on the sideline. Stanford ready to kick it away to start this game. He'll bring it out. It's Patterson. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So North Carolina's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. This is the guy the entire passing game is built around. He has a big play waiting to happen.
And, man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in, and we just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ballgame.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Here's Raiola to throw. Trying to set up the screen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. I know defenders hate quarterbacks and love nothing more than hitting them, but you're hitting yourself in the gut when you get a 15-yard penalty. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Running inside, it's Jackson. Makes it past the marker. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. And the Tar Heels will line it up on 1st and 10. Trying the run, it's Jackson. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Makes the catch, and he's free. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Tar Heels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He makes a grab, and he won't be able to push his way in. He's stopped at the 1. And the Tar Heels will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Zings it complete to the right. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels! They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. Fast start for the offense. Points on the board already.
And the coaches talked to us this week of how important it was to getting out to a fast start, and that was the key to winning the game. The offense definitely took that message to heart.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cardinal offense will get its first chance now. And here comes the guy that'll be running the show. He was sacked 4 times and threw a couple of interceptions last time out. Wants to throw on first down. Gets it out fast. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Gets away from one. He's got space. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. And here comes the offense on second down. Keeps it on the option. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. The Cardinal come to the line, needing a few inches to move the sticks. Looking to throw for it. Rushes on him. He's sacked. This defense all over him. The punt team makes its way onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. At the end of that last play, there is a Tar Heel down on the field and shaken up. And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Here's Raiola to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Jackson. It's a fumble on the play. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football and trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. DB's right up on the receivers. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. And a good job in coverage there as they stop. Just a few.
Yeah, the defense has to be careful with this slot receiver running these drag routes. You can't lose him. If he catches it on the other side and turns up the sideline, he can take it to the house.
Going with the ground game left. Might have got enough space. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
How about the left side of the line getting off the ball, creating some holes for that running back to get through, make a big play on the handoff to the left.
When something works that well, you might as well go right back to it. I mean, they showed no indication that they could stop it.
I like to go back to it and hurry up, get to the line of scrimmage quick, run it again.
They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. A first down run in the red zone. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? They'll try to pass their way in, and he's not. This time either. Another stop, and it's third and goal. Trying to pick up a first down. QB draw. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on fourth down.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a two-point play here, right?
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Stanford!
I think most coaches on fourth and goal from the 1-yard line nowadays, they're going for it. And I like this offense because if I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win. They're physical, lower their pads, and they get the big fourth down conversion.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good to finish things off. So a relatively short drive covering 39 yards. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. North Carolina's offense comes on. Ready to start the drive. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third.
Makes a grab and room to run. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47.
And that shows up in the stat column as an explosive play for this quarterback, but it was a very simple RPO. Get the ball out, and then guess what? My dudes are better than your dudes. And getting it to him on the perimeter, letting him make plays, all of a sudden, he's way down the field, and it looks like a long completion for this QB.
Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Raiola. Snagged in the middle. It's Ship. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Tar Heels have this offense rolling. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
On defense, when they line up with numbers and they line up on your side, you're like, you're ready, it's coming right here. And then all of a sudden they mix in counters and they pull 1 or 2 guys and go back the other direction. That's a really good job by the offense keeping the defense on their heels.
On the play fake, Dylan Raiola. Got out of trouble and throws. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
4th down, Raiola. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down. And to drive alive. And the Tar Heels go back to work after moving the chains through the air. In the red area, it's Jackson. Finding some room. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. The Tar Heels are in the hurry-up. A first down run on the doorstep. Touchdown, UNC! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards, and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cardinal offense takes the field ready to attack. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Off the play fake on first down, the throw. They're working that left side, and they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
If you're going to attack and have success against man coverage, then you've got to have great timing between the quarterback and the wide receiver. Really nice rapport. You could tell these two have been spending a lot of time this offseason throwing to one another.
Pressure coming. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll move the tight end. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. The D thinking bring some heat on third and long from the 44. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. To sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a third and long, this one from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throw.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. At the line of scrimmage, but they won't snap it here. They're going to use the timeout instead. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. Bought a little time, lets it go. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Well, that's their third sack of the game, and we knew statistically coming into this game, this is one of the top 25 units in the nation getting after the quarterback. I just love how athletic they are up front, and they are giving this offensive line headaches and nightmares up to this point of the game.
The Cardinal will have to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second.
The run inside. It's Jackson. They'll find a little bit of running room there. It'll be third down as the clock runs before the half. And the Tar Heels racing to the line in the hurry-up. Makes the catch. Gets it out to the 22-yard line, and that'll be enough for the first down. Offense lining up quickly. Throwing Raiola. Quickly out to the tight end. Timeout now called by the Tar Heels. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. Working the middle. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Dumps it to the back. With the catch, it's Jackson. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And it slips just inside that right upright. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, kind of the unofficial halfway point of the season. Week 8 and another exciting update from the EA Sports Desk. We begin with a look at Missouri taking on the number 6 team, the Ole Miss Rebels.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. On the run from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Stanford's offense heads out, hoping to move the ball on this drive. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Looking to throw on first down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The play-action fake. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Leaves it with the back. Tackled right at the 43-yard line, and this D didn't let him sniff that first down marker. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He calls for the fair catch and makes it deep in his own end, and he might have been better off seeing it that ball would just trickle into the end zone. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Here's Raiola to throw. Flips it out to the back. Turning it on! And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Throwing right. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out, that's a really great effort, really good concentration, and that is how you make your quarterback look really good.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. That's caught. It's shipped. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The Tar Heels will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. He leaves it with the back. ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
Off play action on first down. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. And guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the first half. Second half, they come out. They're trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this defense, they've been dominant.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Stanford lines up to punt it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. Handoff from the gun. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. That's caught. It's Jackson. There he goes. And he's brought down after a nice game.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding it. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him. He's too fast for him. Continues to make catches.
Caught, and he's got room. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Here's Raiola to throw. Looking left. Got his man downfield. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. The Tar Heels, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. This time they'll go to the running game. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Motion from the wide receiver. Red pass, it's complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. And the Tar Heels have it with a 1st and goal. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were, and now big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the 4th quarter.
The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. The option, the keeper. And he was able to run through one tackle. Still only a modest gain.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that something to go.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Big moment here for the defense. Can you come up with one more stop? You've got the lead. It's 4th and short. You're kind of in no man's land, so you're expecting them to go for it. If you can get off the field right here, you can win this game.
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
Tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive, and this offense doesn't come through for their team, and now they're going to really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game in the 4th quarter.
The running back has it.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats?
Unloads it downfield. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
Some QBs see it right off the jump, believe what they see, and they go in and they go for it regardless. And I think right there, he knew where he wanted to go with the football, and he missed, but it looked like to me he was forcing it a little bit too much.
And the quarterback just not on the same page with his wide receiver there. Receiver just not able to get to that pass at the perimeter in double coverage.
The Tar Heels send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Complete to the left. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
I know a lot of people don't like prevent yourself from winning, but when I'm up by 3 scores in the 4th quarter, I am not giving up a single big play. I'm letting you check it down, throw it in front of me. I'm going to tackle you. I'm going to let that clock tick because I am up and that clock is running out.
Keeps it on first down.
Man, these read options are... hard to diagnose, just like right there. He picks up a little chunk of yards, not a big chunk, but it's so easy when you run the read options.
Why is that? Why is it easy?
Because if you want to play fast to the football, well then fine, I'm going to pull the ball right now and to use your aggressiveness against you. But if you want to sit back, then fine, I'm going to give the ball right now and get a little chunk of yards.
Unloads quickly. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Throws to the tight end. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. Maybe a crease. Touchdown, Tar Heels! And the punishment has been extended. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting him.
And it'll be a touchback. Come out to the 25-yard line. The Cardinal offense takes the field ready to attack. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these...
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's second and long. They'll send the back in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain on the play. Give him 7 on that one. And now we've reached the 2-minute timeout. The D thinking bring some heat on third and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Inside the 25. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. And off from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Offense set on first down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been